Hello guys, my name is Alexander Stepanov. This video is fantastic because I'm showing you the perfect transformation from long almond square shaped nails to the bell ring shape of nails. This video is unique. You wonder why? Just because now you see nails which were made by the client. Yes guys, these nails the client made by herself. And this is the truth. She was ill with the coronavirus. She spent a lot of time at home, about 2 months, and she had free time. She had a chance to practice with doing the gel nails. She visited the Andrew teddy bear before and watched him, looked how he did her nails, and she just transferred his technique and did everything that he showed her. She used the same gel as Andrew used, and using this gel, she applied her nails by herself. This is the truth, I swear, because I have never faced with such situations when clients did nails by herself. We have small liftings, especially like right here, and Andrew is removing the gel right now. But this is the small problems which never influences the quality of the product. So in general, these nails are staying perfectly. We just need to remove the product using the drill bit and place the new product and apply the shape of nail. In this video, I will tell you some interesting things about mental of different people who live in different countries and how the length of the nail influenced on their culture and their feelings, mental. The matter is that when I was studying in the university, I had the special course of psychology. You know, my English doesn't allow me to speak with difficult terms, difficult words, but I will try to explain. So when I was studying the psychology, there was the special topic when I learned the special program. That program was how the length of nails of people influence on their character, habits, position in life. The matter is that I tell you guys in general, when the person, the woman or the man, I know that now a lot of men live with the long nails. So when the person has long nails, it tells about good ambitions and high ambitions. This person wants more from the life and achieve more in his or her life. And of course, he or she used to have a lot of things around. I mean, live in a big house, not small flat, etc. Especially people with the high position in life. So, the long nails shows that people, they are in the height, ambitions, and high position in life. From the other side, people with the short nails. They have the special character. They like staying at home, living in small flats, houses, never attract attentions on other people's. So they like being in cozy areas and they have low ambitions. So this is the big difference, and it also depends on of income of people. In general, people with the highest income, they have longer nails and they have more ambitions. And this is the true, guys. And if we speak in general, different countries and different cultures of trends, nail trends. You know, that's funny fact. Before the 14, in Russia, there were the trend of the long nails. But after the big crisis, when the income of people decreased, something has happened, the trend has changed, and women started having short nails. Then we had the new trend of short nails. So many nail technicians they changed their prices, they changed their techniques, methods of doing nails, started doing gel polish instead of doing long gel nails. So everything has changed, and of course it was depend on the income. I know that in many in many rich countries, I will not going to read the list of these countries. There is the trend of long nails, and the trend never changes because women with long nails always wants to attract attention of other people, shows her position in life, has highest ambitions, and all that's connected with it. So, for example, in Asia, in China, Korea, they always have trends of short nails. If you visit their websites, bloggers, etc., the trend of short nails never changes. That means people have other positions, other views on life. So this is the culture of people. And when the population, when the people of country, they start living better, they have a chance to live in big houses, they have highest income, women can have expensive cloth brands, and it also brings the trend of long nails, because long nails are more expensive and they look expensive, and they show that woman is more successful. Of course, there are a lot of exceptions in our life. For example, the pregnant woman or the housewife, they just can't wear long nails. They just can't have long nails. Some women can't have long nails because of work, but it doesn't mean that they don't like long nails. That we look on these things from the position of preferences. For example, you can ask yourself, what do you prefer if we just throw out all things around your work dress code, your houseworks, things that because of you can't wear such long nails. What do you prefer, having long nails or having short nails? And if you answer that you want to have long nails, that means your ambitions, your way of life, so you are a short person. I hope you understand me. And from the other case, when the person wants having short nails, that means it's not bad. You should understand. It's not bad to live in a small flat, for example. They are happy, such people. I have the uncle, and he lived with his wife all their life with a small flat. But they live the long life. It's about 100 years of my uncle and aunt. They long living persons and they are always happy. But it's enough for them having small flat and live together in a small flat all their life. They don't want more. It doesn't mean it's bad. For example, other persons, they always in trend, they always shining, have a lot of cars, castles, houses, but their life is not so long. They're like butterflies. They live this so low life. Of course, it doesn't mean that people with highest ambitions, their life is low. I just want to tell you that you shouldn't bring down some person because of their preferences if their nails are long or short. And I don't want also to differ people one from the other types. It's just opinions, psychologists, thoughts. Do you agree with them or not? It's your position. You can divide my positions or agree with them. It's your way. But this is the idea. So we can tell about people looking on their nails. And I think that it's the income of Russian women absolutely influenced on length of their nails in general. And of course, the market, the nail industry in Russia has changed in the last 10 years. Everything has changed because the instructors and the brands, they did everything for it to bring more money for brands and instructors and give less money for nail masters. The lowest, just imagine the pyramid. From the top, the brands and the instructors. From the low side, the nail masters from Russia. 10 years ago, the pyramid was reversed. It was stayed on the upper side. From the top were the nail masters. They had the highest income, and from the low side were instructors and the brands. You wonder why? Just because the service cost that times, in maybe 10 years ago, maybe more, service costs twice more. And for example, now the set of nails in Russia, set of gel polish, because we have practically the service connected with the gel polish. So the set of gel polish costs about $10. So the person spent only $10 for the set of gel polished nails with a nail design, simple nail design. 10 years ago, the price was $50, not 15, $50. $50 for the set. Do you feel the differences? But not this has changed. The prices for all goods, products, house payments, etc., increased twice for these 10 years. So you just should imagine what has happened. Nail masters became poor. Specialists, stars, good instructors, they went out from this industry, went out from this profession. They started other careers, psychologists, teachers, instructors in other industries. They started selling products. So this industry, to be a nail master, became not profitable. Of course, if you are young nail master, if you are the beginner, you can work with this, but your income will not be more than $10 for one client. And of course, the time of doing nails has only changed. For example, 10 years ago, the master could do the set of gel nails only in 1 or 2 hours. Now it's the same time or even more, because now nail masters are forced to apply the idael hardware manicure, the idael application of gel polish and the top coat, and other things that take a lot of time. So in the ideal way, what should has changed? The price should be twice higher or more, but people can't pay more because there are a lot of nail masters. In each house we have the nail master. So if somebody increase the price, he or she loses her clients. What is the main problem? Why does it happen? From the one side, because people changed the shape of nails from the long nails to the short, and as you know, doing short nails is much easier, and every nail master can do short nails. And from the other hand, that was the second step. The manicure process became more difficult because there were a lot of videos last 10 years about the idael hardware manicure, and people in Russia just watched those videos and they became educative, smart. They will never spend even $10 for not so quality manicure without idael cutting of the skin. That's why we have such things when nail masters make bad thing for themselves. So they increased the quality of the service but decreased the price for the service. And that's why we have such things when people are trying to invent something to earn money. In many other countries, European countries, the long gel nails still popular. Just because it's beautiful. The smart woman will never change long, beautiful gel nails on short nails, even with the ideal hardware manicure. Hardware manicure means nothing. Just watch this video and you can see that we spent on cuticle processing only a couple of minutes. These couple of minutes, they are enough for doing high quality manicure without fanatic working with the cuticles, beating these cuticles out from using the cutters. And it's enough for decrease our risks. Do you know something about risks of nail master? You know, when you work with cuticles, especially when you are the beginner, with the fanatic Russian manicure technique of new school, you have a risk to bring the infection. You have a risk to bring something to client. Maybe you have sterilized in your tools perfectly, and that's okay, that's perfect. But you have cut the skin very close to capillaries. And after that, the client will go out, touching with these hands, with open capillaries, touching with these nails. For example, fish or dirt in transport, maybe in going home by bus or something else. What can happen? Inflammation, hepatitis, AIDS, and you are responsible for all that bad things. And when you do such extremely Russian manicure, you are under risk. You earn $10, but you have the hardest risk to be blamed in other problems. That's why, for example, my brother Andrew always says he's professional, and he always says, I will never cut fanatically the skin. I just cut all particles of skin that spoil to work with the nail. I'm just feeling the barrier, the thing which, the wall you should go by, but never should go out of this wall. You should feel the barrier before you shouldn't step out. Tell me, guys, I have published this month 30 or more videos with day-to-day practice on clients. Have you ever seen that the nail master cutted the skin? No one video. Just because I open you the secret. Nippers are blunted. And I told you such revolution thing. Extremely, some nail masters say that I'm stupid, I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, guys. I'm just protect myself and reputation of other nail masters from blaming of bad things. I can give you links on posts in social networks when clients publishing their inflamed fingers with inflammation, with funguses, with all bad things, and blame their nail masters that they spoiled their fingers, their nails, just because the problem is that the student goes on the course. On this course, the instructor shows him or her that extremely cutting technique with the extremely sharp cutters, scissors, nippers. They're extremely sharp. And you guys, you just can't imagine how it's easy to make the cut of the skin, especially when the skin is soft. The main law of you, the blood of clients should be stay on in that clients and never go out from the client. This is the great thing. In this case, you will have the satisfaction from your work. In the other case, when you are punisher, when you cut everybody every day. In this case, guys, you will never appreciate your work and you'll never be satisfied with all things you do. This is the law. So we are coming back to the instructor and the student. So student, learn this technique. Maybe on the student's days on the practice, he or she shows good results. Maybe never cuts such many times because the educator is looking, watching him. But when you have a practice, you start cutting everybody every day, every client. The bloodlines are everywhere. Blood is overflowed your nail salon everywhere. Just because of two reasons. You have very sharp tools, cutters, nippers. The second reason, you cut the skin fanatically, like a doctor, like a punisher, with the perfectionism, such Russian style perfectionism for the $10. Highest perfectionist, to prove the world that you are the greatest nail master and greatest nail master in the world, so you can cut cuticle like a god for $10. I don't want to hurt anybody, I just want to open people's eyes on this problem. You shouldn't be idle, you shouldn't just do your good work and not only thinking about how you can take the photo to place it into your Instagram, make some Photoshop, or how I made the cuticles perfectly. But you should think about saving health of your client, because after going out from your nail studio, she will touch everything with that fingers. So you should also think about it. And of course, Andrew uses the blunted nippers, and this is the new innovation. When we use blunted nippers and never never sharpening these nippers. Maybe sometimes you should sharpening a bit because they are becoming blunted, like something like, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, guys, you never should cut the skin, you should bite the skin. And of course using the mushroom drill bit. I mean, guys, every nail master, every beginner should feel when he or she should be stopped. I mean that you should feel the age between cut too much or cut less. And when you learn this thing, you can call yourself the professional nail master. This is my position. Maybe, of course, all people that good experienced with their techniques, and when they work with cutters, scissors perfectly, they can say that. And Alexander, you are wrong, you are telling bullshit, because we have the perfect telling in Russia before the time. Always in our life is becoming the time when you remember somebody's words. So I think that this is perfect. You can say that using this technique you will never place the product, the gel polish, very close to cuticles. This is bullshit. Watch this video. I haven't cut anything from this video. The nail master is doing perfect set of gel nails. Never cuts the client's skin. The nails stay on more than 1 month, even 6 months. It's okay. This technique can be also applied with the client, which this video shows perfectly. But I think, guys, this is unique client. You shouldn't think that it's very easy to do. It's not easy. I just can't imagine how she could work on her right hand with the left hand. It's impossible. I'm professional nail master. I just can't work by my left hand and do application and even shape the nail using my left hand. It's impossible. I just can't imagine. But I also used to say my students, online students, you guys should take the model, work with the model, just because it's very hard to learn on yourself, even with your right hand on your left hand. It's very hard. But sometimes, guys, there are some unique persons. They may be blessed by God, and they can start doing nails from the first lesson, and they do so perfectly. So they catch the material, they catch the topics so fast. That means it seems like they did nails in their previous lives. It's impossible. It's something unreal, but it happens. In my life, I met some persons like that. One of these persons is extremely talented, thise from Ukraine, Donetsk Republic. It seems, I don't know if she still lives there, because this is the war. There is a war here in Donetsk now between Russia and Ukraine. But I think she is one of the greatest nail masters in the world for the whole history and nail artists. This girl from the God, the master from the God. Her works are amazing. I invited her in my city with the courses, and we are friends. I'm happy that we are friends, and I had a chance to to work with her and to learn something from her. But you know, guys, it's bad thing that such nail masters, their techniques, they are going out from the trend, because when the short nails became popular, the long shapes and such artistic nail designs, they went out from the fashion, and her courses became less popular, and I think this is the bad thing from the nail technician, for the instructor, when from the beginning you are on the top and you are the best in Russia, in the world, and after you should change everything to follow trends. But if I don't want to follow the trends, I don't want to do such manicure, I don't want to all day applying idael blinks. I want to draw compositions, flowers, create extremely amazing 3D nail designs on nails. But these things are not popular now, and you can change your profession. That's bad. And of course, in our big world, there always will be people who appreciate such things you do. And I just want to thank the YouTube, Instagram, other social networks that help such nail masters, that help me to share my skills with the world. And that was amazing, because I never expected that my ideas, my works would be so popular, my messages, because I not only showed my skills and my ideas with the nail art, I started promoting my ideas, especially ideas with how we can help women, how we can solve the problem of the violence against women. And I published videos of hard worker woman, Luba, and everybody loves, became fans of this woman. And the specific thing in her life is her life was spoiled by man because of violence. He bit her, and she lost her health because of man. But she didn't stop and found energy to give birth to 3 children. And I think that this is amazing deal. This is amazing things in the life when the person without health, with bad living conditions, when the person does these things. And telling such stories, I just wanted to show people this problem, the problem of violence against women. You know, guys, it's not just was my idea. I mean that I was sitting at home and thinking, what just can I imagine for views or subscribers. For example, poor children, it's not so actual. For example, ills of cancer or etc. We can help someone. So it's just not my fast ideas. The matter is that not uncle. Oh, I don't remember this word in English. Uncle, but the woman uncle. No matter. Cousin, yes? Cousin. She works in the special house where women are saving from the violent husbands or the men. Saving from violence, I mean. What's the name of this in English, this house? And I heard millions of stories. Shocking stories. You know, guys, if I tell you all these stories on English channel, I think I would publish 2 videos per day about how it's awful. You just can imagine how men are rude or cruel. You just can imagine. I just when I remember all these stories, I'm crying. You just can't imagine. You just never listen to these stories, and you don't know, especially in Russia, how it's awful. It's guys, I have never called my wife even bad word, even one bad word, even told they're stupid or something like that. And I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine how she act if I even say that word. And I also can imagine how person can beat his wife or her wife. And I think that this is my strong position, that we worry about not such things that we should worry. We worry about coronavirus. We worry about war between the Russia and the Ukraine. You ask me, why Russia wants to start war with the Ukraine? Guys, this is the politics games. A lot of lie, misunderstanding, a lot of things that we will never know. Who starts this war? Who earns money on this war? What's happening there? We know anything. I know anything about it. I know that women are, for example, in my city, going to this house with hematomas, with broken hands, legs, heads, every day. I know this thing, and I want to care about it, and never care about such things. I just can't see. I don't know about it, and I can't influence on the war between the Russia and Ukraine. Maybe there will never be war there. Maybe it's just the political game to make haters between our nations, between people in countries. It's just when you watch TV, you also became such rude. Don't watch TV. Help your people around. Go out from your home. Help poor people. But never watch TV, such trash. And because you are becoming such rude, you start hating other countries' people. because people never influence on situations. You know, my feeling things about people in Ukraine. I'm a half Ukrainian, you should know, because I have relatives living in Ukraine. And many people around, my friends, they half in Ukrainian. How we can hate that people? I just can't understand. And how can Ukrainian people from Ukraine hate us? Because personally, me, I have relatives there. I will never go on the war to kill somewhere there. But if I have a chance to stop these things, I definitely do it. This is the one thing. And can we influence on that situation? I don't know how to influence on that problems. Maybe if I meet later such people who give me the good ideas to stop it, I definitely support him even on my channel. But I have never seen such person. I want to be a leader or the person who want to keep people close against the problem of violence against women. This is my ideas, and I will work with these things. You know, guys, all my life I worked with a woman, because when I was a teenager, I made the special fashion performances. I had the model agency, if it's correctly called, when we have models and they show clothes. That was amazing days, and that my life was connected with the fashion. I adore beautiful women. This is my I can watch on women all time, but I love only one woman in my life. But I like the beauty face, hair, nails. So this is my symbol of life. A lot of people around, they think that I'm a gay, especially in Russia, just because I have chosen such profession, and such profession gives some stereotypes, and maybe sometimes in the past I looked like a gay. You know, guys, I respect such people with I'm gay, and I always with good relationship with I have a friend with such orientation, but I like women, and I have never experienced with friendship with the gay. I mean the relatives with the gay, with the guys. But just this is my way of life. But I respect such guys. I love them like friends, like viewers, like nail masters, and I think that it's normal. It's normal things in life. We shouldn't act to be tolerant. It's not tolerance. It's normal to choose the person of who he wants to be, man or woman, no matter. It's normal. But I know that we have in Russia the problem that the government is not tolerant. This is the big problem, because the politics they they always, last days, they built their positions on the bring someone down, and this way they have votes from larger amounts of people. I mean, this is the popular method of politics. But I think that people in Russia, they are tolerant for everybody. I mean, even for different races. This is so actual topic. You know, Russians, they love everybody because we were born in USSR, polynational country, and they just this is in our blood to love everybody, to love everyone, and no matter what happened in our country. I mean, war with the Caucasus in 19th, and now we have the problems in Ukraine. And when you turn off the TV, you can see that politics, they trying to they trying to create the fight between nations, Ukrainian people and Russian people, but they will never win because we're different. We're absolutely different, and we will never fight with brothers. You know, guys, 10 years ago, before I started my YouTube nail channel, I was going to be an immigrant to go to the Ukraine. I plan to live in Odessa. This is my small native town of my relatives. I was going to live there, and I also bought the ticket on the train with my wife. We just going to live by the sea on the south. It was my dream from the childhood. But two things happened. The first thing, I was invented to the army, and the next thing, my daddy died. And these things ruined all my plans, and I have never visited the Ukraine and Odessa. And maybe I lived now, if that things never happened, maybe I was a Ukraine nail master and broadcasting from the Odessa now, telling you story. But everything has happened, and I stayed in Russia. After that, when the war began, there was a cruel incidents in Odessa. You can read the news about it, and maybe those times I thought that when I found out about those events, maybe those times I said that's good. Because I think that that was the good decision to stay in Russia, because I don't know why, but I don't know why, how to explain, because every person, I think, definitely choose to live in safe, maybe stable society for his family. This is good thing that people from Donbass, from Donetsk, they have a chance to go to the Russia and have to be a citizen of Russia, to become a citizen. They have a chance. Maybe some people from Ukraine too. And you know, guys, I never like speaking about these topics and always prefer having a middle position, because I'm not a politician, and this is my middle view from the person, regular citizen who live in the country. This is my position, just because you have a lot of questions. You watch TV, listen different live stories, what's happening. And this is my review of what's happening now in Russia. I have told you about what's happening in the nail industry, and I have told you some things about what's happening in our life. By the way, guys, finally I have changed the direction, and now I live in the south of Russia, because before I lived in the north of Russia. And I enjoy that events in my life, because it's good for me, for my health, and for my children. I want to have more children. I want to have many children. I want to have a rest, have good time, living by the sea. Why just can't we do that if we want it? I thought one time, and I said we can buy or we can sell our house and go on the south of Russia to buy something. You know, guys, if you want me to tell the story about how I built the house for my family, for my life, built by myself, I can show you my hands after building my house. They were absolutely destroyed and sharpened, even more than Luba's hands. I have made the video, but I didn't know how to publish this video, because it's not format of my videos on my personal hands. I also made videos of how I built the house, stoneworks, etc. A lot of videos. And I want to also show you the room tour, only if you prefer, only if you like to watch these things, to tell you more about my life and my positions. As you know, guys, our positions on our works, they differ from 99% of nail masters from Russia. Just because we never follow the trends, and I think that this is the true art and the true application of gel nails. As you can see, we have applied the perfect shape. We shaped these nails about 10 minutes, and it's about 1 hour. 1 hour I speak with you and telling you the story. You know, guys, I'm such I know how to explain it in English when the person speaks too much. I can speak all day without and never stop. Just because my English didn't allow me to do it, because I have so many words in English. For example, in the topic of the nails and the nail art, you helped me You helped me and you told me the list of words I can use for explain my thoughts. But in the other topic, for example, if I start telling you of the history, by the way, I was studied on the historical university faculty, or I'm historic. And philosoph. You should understand that I don't know many words in English. I should cover this empty place to learn more words, and in this case I can tell you more stories and more and speak with you on other topics, not only nails, not only stories about life. I know many things in different spheres of life because I read too much and work in different industries, not only with the nail design, not only with the fashion. So guys, as you can see, we are applying the line with the black gel polish. You can use black gel paint for that. For me, guys, it's not so comfortable to take gel polish from the brush. Not always comfortable. It's easier to take from the container, but when you used to do it, it's okay. This is the geometric nail design. You know, we never want to spend a lot of time on the nail design. I think that our video is the greatest help for the beginner, because here we are showing how to effectively do gel nails, how to effectively apply the nail design, how to do it quickly. We never show you unrealistic things, some hacks, craziest that you will never repeat. If this woman, this lady, repeated his technique and has applied her nails by herself without videos, just looking on his work, I think you definitely would do the same. Just believe in your just believe in you, and you will do the good work. Especially guys, when in your city, in your town, our long gel nails are always in appreciation, are always in trend. This way, this is your chance. If you like doing gel nails, you should be the nail master. You should do such beautiful things. And these videos will help you to do it. I think that good nails will be always in trend. I mean long nails. In the end of this video, you will see on the demonstration. This will be non-photoshopped picture. This will be the video with a close-up shot where you can see very close the cuticles, the quality of manicure. So you will be judge. Yes. And you can tell me if your work guys is bad or good. And you should remember that we spent a couple of minutes for the manicure, and we have applied for the 1 hour perfect infill, and we have changed the shape of the nail from the almond from the shape of the student that was applied by the student, not student, just woman, housewife. She never studied anywhere doing nails. She just tried to do it by herself. So it picked up the length of the nail, and we became them straight, flat, neat, graceful, accurate, elegant, beautiful. How many words you teach me to know in English? That's amazing. I mean, one of the best thing I learned doing the English channel is improving of my English. Some people think that my English has been improved very much, but I don't know, they are telling me the truth or they just want to tell me some good words to make me feel good. I don't know. But sometimes I wonder why I can speak during 1 hour using simple vocabulary of the words, the partial words I learned from my high school and some words I learned from my subscribers because I read their comments and sometimes chat with them in the comments. So I have never had any experience with speaking with English speaking person. Sometimes I'm afraid it because when, for example, in Australian accent, people start speaking very fast. I just don't understand what she is telling me. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, guys, what's you? And of course, it's accent of Australian or other countries. They are specific. And of course, the accent, there are big difference between the American accent or the English accent. For example, the pronunciation of the word water. The American says water, or English man says water. Is it true or not? Please let me know down in the comments. So this is the big difference. And one more question: what sounds my pronunciation like, English or American, or sound somewhere else? Russian accent of English speaking. So guys, we're coming back to the application of the rhinestones. One thing, sometimes Andrew is covering rhinestones with the top coat, and of course it's not looking good, but clients ask him because they don't want to come back sometimes to fix some rhinestones they have lift out from the nail. So good life hack: when you use the base gel and place rhinestones on the base gel, you can find the base gel which is suitable even for application of thin layer before the sculpting gel, and you can place the rhinestone right on the top of the base gel. So you drop the base gel, place the rhinestone, after that you move the rhinestone up and down so the base is perfectly penetrates in all areas around the rhinestone, but the top is still unbased, uncovered. So the top is sparkling. This way the rhinestone sticks perfectly, and we will never peel it off. So this is the placement of the rhinestones, and we're using the thin brush for moving these rhinestones. As you can see, the nail design takes about 20 minutes. So if if we do the top coat without the nail design, just cover the nail with the gel polish with the color. It takes about 1 hour. I mean, infill of these nails. Andrew applied the gel on the brush and placing the rhinestones using the special pen for the placing of rhinestones. So guys, tell me also what kind of, I have already asked you about it, what kind of format video do you like more? When this video is cut, sliced, or edited and shorted by 10 minutes, or the video of work as it is. So we start from the beginning and never cut the video, maybe with pauses when the nail master is going to somewhere. So this is the raw video without all things that nail master is doing, so you can see all the process, all the true process. So this is the greatest education video, and I think this is one of the best way for learning the technique, because when we trying to teach someone, we always differ the methods, the techniques. I mean, we differ with the process. Something we show from the other position, something we show easier or more quickly. That's why some smart nail educators, they invite students to look on their salon work. It's the rare practice, but it works perfectly when you sit right near or by the nail master and watch him working with the client. Of course, it's not comfortable for the client when someone is sitting and watching and looking on how his or her nails are transforming. But if you ask before your client if she agrees with it, why not? You can invite the student and show all the process for the best understanding. The student maybe see some mistakes that he did before but never understood. Maybe ask something, because we have a lot of questions sometimes, but we don't have a chance to ask them. I think that this is the opening information for people. This is the great thing. Do you know what does it mean, the word propaganda? This is I have written the book of Bernays. I don't remember, Edward Bernays. This is the American famous person in marketing or PR. And he wrote the book Propaganda, and I thought that propaganda it was connected with the politician games or something like that, but it's not. I suggest you guys, advise you to read this book, and you will understand all things, especially if you work in marketing, if you sell something. And this book will help you to not on. This book was written before the World War, about 100 years ago, but it's so still popular. I just can't imagine. How the American society was increased in good in such years, because in that years in Russia we had only the village. That was a big difference between us. And all things that I read from this book, they're shocking me, because we don't even have such things in the books now which were written nowadays for authors that were written that times. And I suggest many people to read such old books to improve their knowledge. It's a pity, guys, that using my collection of English words I can tell you all information about this book, but I hope you understand. Bernays Propaganda. Maybe we could argue with somebody about it, this book, in my next video or under comments. In this book there was information about how this person made the propaganda of smoking for women. And I think he's a devil, because he forced women start smoking before the war. And that was a lot of manipulation that was connected with feminism. So he pushed on that places to promote smoking among women, and women started smoking. And this, I don't remember, there were not information about it in the book, but that guy promoted the smoking among the women and spoiled health of millions of women. That's why I hate him a bit, but those time, of course, people never know about that harm of smoking, and maybe he was just the slave of that ideas that time. And when he realized that all that bad thing that he made in his work, he was just worker, marketolog, and he realized, of course, he was absolutely disappointed. But when you think about that general things, when it was started, you start understanding all things that's happening in the world now. I'm a historian, and I understand that global things, and I think globally, not pay attention on small things. This is my view on many things. In my videos I will go into tell you about such things, and if my knowledge of English will allow me, I'll try to improve it. Sometimes I'm a bit lazy for having education of something. If it's not interesting for me, for example, it's lazy. I'm boring. It's boring to learning some words of English I don't use in my day-to-day practice, so I forget them very fast. Sometimes I just want to read something about history or something else, and I do it. And I will never do the things which will never help me. So guys, now we're applying the top coat on the nail. We're trying to flatten this product as properly as we can and cure it in 1 minute in LED lamp. We have 3 types of the top coat. Extra gloss top coat. It's the classic top coat with the ideal gloss. The next one type is the iron steel top coat. This is a little bit flexible top coat. When you're trying to push on it with the something sharp, the scratch or the scratch is straight out, so the shape is coming back. It's like steel, so it will never bring scratching or something else. And the second and the third type is top coat with UV filter. That means when you are walking on the sun, your nails are shining with the blue light. Simple effect. This protects the French or white manicure from yellowing. So nails will never become yellow because of the sun rays. It's like when you have the sunglasses. It protects your eyes from the UV light. So when you have the French manicure, it's better to use this top coat. So we're finishing our work. If you are still watching this video, you are greatest person, and I love you because it was very long and we have watched the whole process of our work, and you were listening on my long stories and you know more about me. The coconut oil or the cream we are using and having such beautiful nail designs. So what do you think about this technique of doing gel nails? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to click like button, subscribe to our channel, and I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.